Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and it's an update video, probably a couple of weeks too late, but anyways, as the old saying goes, better late than never. So in this video, I want to talk about a couple, several things. The main one, why haven't I uploaded much of recent months. An update, my first little update of 2026, and then also update you in video wise of what's happened to my socials. So you because I've already posted about it on the YouTube channel, which go to my YouTube channel and check out my only post about which was about the updates surrounding my socials, and then also a couple other channel plans as well. So let's get it, or several amount of channel plans. So I'm gonna have over the course of the next weeks and months ahead. So obviously, the big question, the big talking point is, why haven't I uploaded much? Well, I did upload 2 videos last week, which please go watch them. At some points in this video, you'll see them on the top left or right of the screen somewhere one way or another, somewhere. It's during the video, those will pop up on the top of your screen. The reason why haven't I before then? Why I haven't uploaded before then? And to be quite honest, it's basically combined. Just a bit tired. I work. I've said it so many times. I'm gonna say it again. I work 5 days a week, for 7.5 hours a day. I'm out of the house from around 7 to I get home at times around about 4. So I'm out of the house for about 9 hours, and a lot of it is for work, and it's pretty tiring, and after a long day's work, you just sometimes I just go, oh, I want to do some YouTube content, I want to do it, and there's times I go, I just can't be fucked. Sorry for the flamboyant language here, but it's true. I just cannot be fucked doing it. Anyway. I just want to lay there and just watch YouTube. So I think for me, that's probably, let me just scoot forward for a second. That's just probably why. That's why, and probably also a lack of motivation as well. I just have not felt motivated in recent months to do these videos, and but hopefully that changes soon. Now that with finals coming up with both AFL and the NRL, and then the second half of the season of Formula One, and the second half of the season of the MotoGP starting this weekend in Austria, and then also obviously the endurance season comes along with the Bathurst one, including the big one, the Bathurst 1000, and then also the Supercars having its first ever final series. Hope that's some more things to get excited about, and then also of course the Ashes as well, for not only for rugby league as well at the end of the year, but also for the cricket main Ashes as well. So there's a lot of other things to get motivated about. Right now, it's sort of, it's for me regularly. It's that post-Origin period where nothing much happens. Like in terms of big games, of course, next year is going to be different because of the Soccer World Cup coming next year at around that same point. But it's, or actually no, I don't think it's around that same point anyway. So it's, I just don't. It just demoralizes. It just just saps my motivation, and with the fact that I'm not watching as much AFL footy this year, that probably has made that worse to be honest. But as I said, hopefully doing that as well. Speaking of content, I have got one eye already on 2026. Now I know we're only a month into the second half of 2025. I still can't believe it. I just feel like I still feel like it was an hour ago where we just bought in 2025, and now we're halfway through 2025, and just like that, feel like it'll be an hour or so's time. It'll be Christmas, and I'll just go, where the hell is the fucking year gone? But anyways, I've already got my eyes on 2026. I'll reveal more things about my plans for 2026 as this year winds down. But I'm hoping to go to a schedule like I used to. I did have organised a schedule for content about a couple of years ago. Then I sort of came off it and just did it on a whim. And now obviously that's obviously not working because of the demotivation and that sort of stuff. I'm trying to get motivation sort of back, sort of thing, and trying to get into a rhythm. So I've organised a schedule time for me, which I won't reveal in this video. I'll reveal it in due time. Then obviously the problem with my socials. So if you guys hadn't seen my first ever post on YouTube, I outlined the fact that my Instagram and Facebook pages previously are no more, and now, but if you guys have been subscribers on YouTube for a long time since I started, you would have noticed a bit something where I normally have the socials down the bottom in the description. They are now gone. And let's just say it took me about 2 to 3 hours. A couple of weeks ago, took me on one of the days. A couple of weeks ago, took me about 2 to 3 hours to get rid of it, to get rid of all of them. It was a long, drawn out process, but eventually done it. They are now no more because obviously, if you guys don't know, those accounts are no more because I'm not gonna reveal the story basically, reveal the full story because I'm not gonna. I will in due time, but I still think it's inappropriate to comment about it on this time. But I will comment about it just matter when, not if. All I could say is those accounts were unfairly disabled. That's all I could say. That's all I could say on it. So that they are no more. And when I tried to do new Facebook pages, they just got disabled because of my association with those accounts that have previously been disabled. So I can't use Facebook and Instagram, which is an absolute freaking shame because for me, Facebook and Instagram were my only accounts where basically I would try and get my channel to get this channel to get noticed. Now those are now gone, the growth nowadays the only way to grow your YouTube channel is basically nowadays is through social media, and the only social media I trust using to get my channel noticed is Facebook and Instagram, and now they're all gone, and trying to make new ones. They've as I said, they've just been disabled. So yeah. But the only social media account that has not been affected is the BD Sport Twitter. I'm not gonna call it X anymore. It just sounds strange to me. I'm just gonna keep on calling it Twitter. I know there's gonna be people whinging in the comments going, "Come on, please call it by its actual name." No, I'm just gonna call it Twitter because it just rolls with the tongue, and X just makes it sound weird. Elon Musk, please change the name, please. But yeah, but to put, I'll probably get, I'll give the name of the account, of the name of my sorry, not the account, sorry, the name of my Twitter page, which is at BD underscore sport double underscore. Please give that a follow, because that is the only social media that I can use right now. So yeah. So basically, at this point, basically it's the only social media I can use. So please give me a follow down there, even if you don't have an account on Twitter. As I said, I'm just gonna call it Twitter. If you don't have an account on Twitter, please make one and follow me there, because as I said, it's the only social media account that I basically can use. Well, not the only one. I'm not trusting. Some people say, "Oh, what about Snapchat?" I'm not. The only time I'm going to be using Snapchat is for my own private thing. So I'm not gonna trust them with that. I'm just gonna use Twitter, and that's it. So yeah. So channel plans. So if you guys hadn't seen it, please go watch the reveal trailer of this. The BD World Sports Games, that's going to be my not my sole focus, but my main focus heading into the 2025, heading to the remainder of 2025. This series was supposed to be out in 2024, but me being a lazy prick, I just kept pushing it back. Literally, it was supposed to be alongside the Olympic Games. Now it's just been pushed back. My plan is, even though it's in 2025, my plan is to do a bit of a Tokyo Olympics kind of thing, where it says Tokyo 2020, but it's in 2021. I'm planning on doing it. So it is like BD World Sports Games 2024, but it's 2025. It just that. So yeah. So you might be asking yourself, when, I'll be asking yourself, why is it called 2024 when you're in 2025? It's because it was originally supposed to be in 2024, but I keep pushing it back to this year. If you guys have known, I've done for the last couple of years. I've done NRL Magic Round content, and in 2025, the NRLW got the Magic Round treatment. As you can tell, I did no content of it. That's really because I want to watch more NRLW games before doing content on it, to be quite honest. To be quite honest, I don't want to, just go into the deep end and just stuff up with player names and all that. I just didn't think that would be possible. So so obviously, that's so there was no content this year. I'm thinking about the possibility of doing content in 2020 next year in 2026. That is the possibility for me going forward. Going forward into next year, I should say. Um, moving on now. Now over the next few weeks as well. I said this about, of course, the AFL and NRL finals and other things, yada yada. But also this weekend is going to be the start of the Premier League season. This coming weekend, and also in a couple of weeks would be the Bundesliga season will start. So I'm going to do over the course of the next few weeks or so, or in the case of Premier League, next couple of days, I'll do previews for those games. So yeah, and to make matters better for the Bundesliga content, I have recently purchased beIN Sports Connect, which is a subscription a sports subscription that has a lot of content with the tennis and the soccer, and amongst the soccer that includes the Bundesliga. Which you guys, if you guys don't know, I've been watching that league for 10 plus years, yes, the Premier League is the number one best league in the world, best domestic league in the world. But I always say number two is the Bundesliga because of the amount of quality that is in it. So I will do content on that, and also do content as well on the more soccer stuff like the transfer window, like doing a review of the transfer window, window itself. Then also more soccer content as well. Obviously with obviously, as I said, I got beIN Sports Connect, obviously, to watch the Bundesliga, obviously, but also I'm considering not right now, but down the track, potentially investing into purchasing a subscription for Stan Sport to watch the Premier League now. But it doesn't mean it's not going to be successful. Not going to be that straight away, because it was announced a couple of days ago that for the first time in 6 years, in almost 6 years, there's going to be Premier League games on free-to-air TV in Australia, because I think this weekend it's the Newcastle Aston Villa game. On Saturday night here in Australia, is going to be on the Nine Network, which is going to be great for me. Like, that doesn't have a Stan Sport subscription at the moment. That would be great for me to see those games, and plus also it'll be interesting to see how Newcastle goes about Alexander Isak possibly going after him, after there's strong rumours of him going to Liverpool. But anyways, but that's all in due time as well. Another video that's been long overdue to do, and I don't know why I've been pushing this back, but my vlog surrounding the when I went to the Australian Formula One Grand Prix earlier in the year, that also I am that's going to come out very soon. I know that's long overdue, and I know it's going to be pointless, but just another added addition of content over the course of this year. Speaking of Formula One, I'm going to do a silly season talk with both Formula One, MotoGP, and with supercars as well, because there's been recent big rumors in the silly season in both those three categories of motorsport. Motorsport. I've got two in the next channel update video. I've got two new series that will be announced. That you got I'll announce then. Not going to give much away on that, but yeah. And then finally, very soon, I will announce my content plans for the AFL and NRL finals series. So that includes match previews, match reviews, bring back obviously the BD Sports wrap up as well, to wrap up those finals matches and what has to come out of it, including the grand final as well. So yeah, so I think for me, yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of months and a busy rest of the year too. As I said, I mean AFL and NRL finals, second half of the season with Formula One. Formula One, please, Oscar Piastri, bring this thing home, please. I just want you, please break the Aussie curse, please. Yes, please, and please just throw the Australian screw job out of the window, and possibly even throw it in the freaking toilet. I don't care. Please, Oscar, please do it, please. Second half of the MotoGP season as well. I mean, we're gonna have the king back on his throne. It's a matter of when, not if, the king, Marc Marquez himself, gets back on his throne. Then of course you got supercars. You got the endurance season with the starting in about 3-4 weeks time with the first endurance race at the Bend. Then of course the big one up the mountain, the great race, the Bathurst 1000, which I'll do a lot of content on that. Of course you got the Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix up at the island, where hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be the weekend where Marc Marquez secures that title, please. But it wouldn't be too bad, winning the title. But deep down, I want the king to assume he's thrown back again at the island, please. And then of course the two Ashes series, of course, one with rugby league and another one in the cricket. So yeah. So a lot of things to cover, and then also finally, of course, to wrap us up, of course, there's something else also goes on in the summer called the Big Bash League. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Apparently, 8 teams versus each other to win one little strange looking trophy. But yeah, that also starts up also in the summertime as well. So a big rest of the year for the channel, obviously. Yeah. So as I said, I struggle with motivation. I've been demotivated. I've been tired. That's why I haven't been uploaded much. But hopefully, it all changes over the course of the rest of this year. There. So like this video, share this to anybody. Share this, to anybody really. Comment down below. If comment down below. Well, I know. Comment down below. Who do you think will win the AFL and NRL premierships? Do you think in the AFL wise? Do you think it'll be Adelaide, Brisbane? Do you think Collingwood can somehow come back from their fall from grace and win it? Or and then in the NRL, do you think it'll be the Bulldogs? Do you think it'll be Canberra? Do you think it'll be the Melbourne Storm? I would love to know. I would love to know who your tips are. So yeah, and then lastly, somewhere down there, click on the big red button which is labeled subscribe. It really does help me out quite a bit there. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.